Hi everyone, my name is Rob Green and today we're going to be asking the question, do you need orchestral samples to start your career as a media composer? So when you think of a composer, you think 90-piece orchestra, you stood there on the podium and you're conducting them and doing all that stuff. It's absolutely phenomenal. I would love to do it one day, but the reality is the majority of jobs that I'm doing at my current level is they're quite low budget, and an orchestra is very, very expensive. So you just play the cards you dealt. If you think of psychological thrillers and quite a lot of dramas and stuff, they don't actually use that much orchestra. And if they do, it'll only be something like a solo cello, a solo violin, solo viola.
Fuck off.
No, and most of them are just pads. They use pads and textures and evolving soundscapes to create drama and things like that. The good thing is about working with computers is, you can get synthesizers for free. You can also get them relatively cheap, and the bread and butter stays the same. ADSR, all that stuff, filters, things like that. But it's all about just taking time and creating sounds, and using effects chains and things like that, and getting creative. And you can still make ambient emotive music but without the need for strings or brass or anything like that. So what we're going to do today is I found some footage on YouTube, and it was from Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which came out last year, and there's a level in it that is ridiculously silent, and I thought, you know what, this would be a perfect opportunity to actually write music underneath it without anything really getting in the way. It was good practice for me anyway. So I've done one with only orchestral, and I've done one with only synths. Now the synth one I have used orchestral percussion, but that was just me being lazy because it was in my template. But I could have used stock drums and things like that because there's effects on them and things like that. They're not being used in the orchestral sense. So I'll play the first one, and this is going to be the synth only, and then after that we'll play the orchestral version, and leave a comment below which one you thought was better, and we'll just come to a conclusion at the end. Do you need strings or orchestral samples to score to picture?
Bravo 6, moving on the rear gun. Quiet. Bravo 6, moving to the first floor. Straight down. Tuck behind the door.
Two X-rays down.
Bravo 6, moving to the second floor. Get up here now. Roger, moving. Running the stairs. Bravo 6 taking the 3rd floor. Check your shots.
Hands up! Now! Secure him. Shut the kid up. Secure. Down! Get down! Get down!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, please! They were going to kill me!
move!
They locked me in here!
Drop him.
Stop!
Clear. All teams, townhouse secure. Commence SSE.
So there you go. All that piece used was serum. Just different patches that I've just made, and I've just affected the filters and things like that and effects, and I've just made them morph over time just to give more movement and more of an emotive sound. Now the orchestral one, I've changed the key just so it was better suited for like strings and things like that. But yeah, have a listen to that and you tell me which one you think sounds better.
Bravo 6. Moving on the rear guard. Quiet. Bravo 6 moving to the 1st floor. Straight down. Tuck behind the door.
Two X-rays down.
Bravo 6 moving to the 2nd floor. Right at the stairs. Bravo 6 taking the 3rd floor. Check your shots.
Hands up, now! Secure him. Shut the kid up. Secure. Down, get down, get down!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, please! They were going to kill
Don't
me!
move!
They
Stop!
locked me in here!
Drop him.
Stop!
Clear. All teams, townhouse secure. Commence SSE.
There you go, you just saw two different angles of how to score to picture. I kept the tempos the same, everything like that. The only thing that was different was the instruments I used. I think when we're like exposed to the imagery of like, you know, the big 90-piece orchestras and, you know, the likes of John Williams and Gregson Williams and Hans Zimmer, everyone thinks that, you know, you've got to be an orchestral whiz to, you know, compose to picture. Well, ergo, I don't really know how an orchestra works. I just like how it sounds, and I just know not to stack too many notes up because it's unrealistic, you know. It's about what sounds good and what serves the picture. Nobody really gives a shit about like the theory behind how a piece was made, you know what I mean? It's either it sounds good or it doesn't sound good, and you know, in this case it's does it serve the picture or does it not serve the picture? You want it to serve the picture. If it serves the picture, you've done your job, and that's all there is to it. For any beginners out there, just think before you buy, you know, understand that it's serving the picture is what matters. It isn't what instruments you use. You know, how many times I've started with orchestra on jobs and then they've gone, nah, we're not feeling that at all, you know, you can give me something a bit more synth-like, and it's like, bang, all that money I spent on sample libraries has gone straight out the window, and they want something which I got on a rent-to-own thing at $6.99 a month. Your job is not to create the next symphony which will be spoken about for years to come, you know, so just keep that in mind. So if you really like this video, it'd be really nice if you could give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you get a notification when I've uploaded a new video, and until the next one guys, peace.